Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Tonight, smoking my LCS Briar's Bam Bing. I love this pipe. And I'm smoking Peter Stokkebye's PS41. I love this tobacco. Beautiful evening, just nice and warm, the nice breeze. It is about 7:15 right now. I had an interesting day today. Went to the Virginia DMV to get my address changed on my ID card. And I inquired about getting my driver's license back. As some of you know, when I lived in California, I had seizures and lost my driving privileges. It's been a couple years since I've had a seizure, so I feel good about getting behind the wheel again. The doctor said I could drive a while back. He said I was good, I could drive. She'd release me. But I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to have any more seizures. I'm on medication for it, but I just wasn't in a rush to drive again. And so it's been over 2 years since I've had a seizure. Well over 2 years, almost 2.5 years actually. So I'm ready to drive again. So I went in there and I asked them, I said, I told them what was going on, and inquired about the paperwork I needed to get for the doctor to release me and what the process was. And the lady was very nice. She says, well, if you had a previous driver's license, and if you still have that driver's license that shows you did have a driver's license previously, you won't have to go through getting a permit and taking a driver's test or anything. We'll issue you another driver's license. And so I gave her all my information. She ran my information through the database and everything. When she came back, she goes, "You're fine in Virginia to get a license plate. You're going to be fine here." She said, "But you need to contact the California DMV. They need some information from you." So I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a pain in the butt dealing with California DMV from Virginia. So it's been 2 years since I've lived in California at this point, almost 2 years. So I'm thinking I got to call California DMV. It's going to be 4 or 5 hours on the phone getting through to them. So I got home here. It was 10:30 in the morning here when I got home from the Virginia DMV, which I gotta say, the Virginia DMV is like going to a resort compared to California DMV. I had made an appointment. I walked in. I scanned their little scan thing they have on my phone, signed in, I was the next person called. No waiting. I mean, literally a minute after I signed in, I was the next person called up. You make an appointment in California, and it's at least an hour wait, even if you have an appointment. It's 4 to 5 hours if you don't have an appointment. There's no waiting in Virginia. I mean, there was no people in line at all in Virginia. There's no waiting. There was no people waiting to go up to the counter. It was amazing. Virginia's just got it together as far as the DMV goes, and it was amazing. So anyway, I came home, and it was 10:30 here, so it's 7:30 in California. So I call the DMV, and I go through their automated thing, and I get to the point where it says, do you want to speak to somebody? So I hit the button. I need to speak to somebody, and of course there's nobody there then at that time. And they said nobody's here until 9 o'clock. Call back then. So I call back at 9:01, and go through the whole thing again to get to where I can talk to a person. And they said, to their credit, they have you don't have to wait online anymore. They will call you back when somebody's available, so you don't have to wait on the phone, which I love. I love that feature. And they said someone will call me back by 9:13. So about 9:07, somebody calls me back. So I explained to them what's going on. I give them all of my information. They look everything up and they say, okay, you got to call this number. So they give me a DMV number in San Diego. So I call that number and go through the board, pick out the things I need to talk to somebody. So I get the person on the line, tell them what's going on, and they said, okay, so what you need to do is you need to go online, download this form, take it to your doctor, have them fill it out, fax it to this number, and then within 4 weeks we'll make a decision on whether or not you're eligible to drive again. So once they do that, they'll send me a letter or something stating that I'm eligible to drive. They'll take the hold off of my license, and then I can go to the DMV here and get a license. So I was very happy. All of that was done in a half hour. And I was fully expecting to be on the phone for 5 hours with California DMV. So I was thrilled today to get that part, all taken care of. So now I just got to download that form, go to my doctor here, have her fill it out for me, and then fax it to the DMV number that they gave me, and then they will make the determination of whether they deem me fit to drive, and then hopefully I'll be mobile again. Which isn't a huge thing for me at this point. I'm not working, anything like that, but it would be nice to be able to go to Milan Tobacco whenever I want to, or not have to, have somebody drive me everywhere. And if I want to go to a Richmond Pipe Show this year or something, I could drive to that. If I wanted to drive down and see old Pops, or go see Scott the 16th day, go see him instead of making him come all the way here. Go hang out with him. I could, do those things, and so I'm looking forward to that. And I loved driving. I loved driving. I loved going on long drives. I want to go see Paladin Piper. I want to go drive and see him. I'd love to go to Arkansas and see Cliff. Hang out with him. So, those things would be nice. Smurfinelli contacted me, asked me to let everybody know that he's fine, he's doing okay. He has no internet, he has no phone right now. So he has no way to make videos, comment on videos, to get in touch with anybody. So if you've been trying to get in touch with Smurfinelli, he cannot get your messages. He cannot respond to any messages. He can't see any comments anybody's leaving on his messages and stuff, on his videos that he's done in the past. He found some app, I guess, that allows him to leave text messages if he's near a Wi-Fi source. So he was able to text message me and let me know this stuff. So, but it's not an actual phone, it's just an app that does text messaging. But he's trying to get a phone, and when he does, he will make a video and be back on the YTBC. But he wanted me to let everybody know that he is trying to get back on the YTBC. He's fine, everything's good, and he misses everybody. So also or not also, but it's been good to see Colorado Pipe Smoker making videos again. That's just been bringing a joy to my life, seeing him making videos again. I've missed Jerry, and I got to talk to Boca Boynton. Called me today. Said he's kind of just been AWOL, dealing with life stuff and getting his house finished up and taken care of. Just stuff in life, and but he hopefully will be back soon. But he's had a lot of stuff going on in his life, as we all know, and he's still dealing with it all. Sadie's at the back door just doing her goofy old dance routines, trying to make me shake my head. She tries to get me to do this thing just here. She just loves whenever I do that to her. She's such a goof. She just breaks up laughing whenever she'll do something, and I'll just go shake my head like. She just starts laughing. She thinks that's so funny. She just gave me one of these with her arms out like that. She's such a goof. No. So her start date at the hospital was moved back a week because the uploading department that's doing all the stuff to get her started. Didn't get some of their stuff done, and so they called her up and said, we're so sorry we didn't get this done, and so it's going to be June 6th before you start instead of May 23rd or something like that. So she's a little bummed about that, but she's okay because that gives her more time to hang out with her boyfriend before she has to start. She'll be working the night shift, so. But she wants to get started, and but the lady who's doing that department is new, I guess, and she called and she said, "I'm so sorry, I didn't realize you were on my list, and I didn't get the things done I was supposed to get done, and so I'm going to have to push you back 2 weeks or a week, whatever." And the onboarding, not uploading, onboarding is what they call it. So I told her, well, I said, maybe that's a sign that you need to be putting in applications at other places right now. You know, Carillion or some of these other hospitals that pay more money and might have better shifts for you to work. So just because mom works at that hospital doesn't mean it's the right hospital for you to be working at. So put in the applications at other hospitals. Nothing wrong with that. If they come back and offer you more money and start you earlier, take that job. So anyway, that's what's been going on here. I will catch y'all later. I am about done with this pipe. I'm down to the bottom here. I will catch you later. Have a good one, guys. God bless.